Namaste everyone and welcome to Om Incense Show with DJ, a show that helps you increase your incense quotient. So if you are an incense enthusiast, consider subscribing. So today I'm going to do a haul. It's a semi-haul kind of an episode, you can say. So what I have is I bought few of the fragrances from Balaji, and let's review one of these. So I recently got 4 incenses from Balaji, and I would just let you know because I tried all of these and I would just like you to know what is the incense that I like out of this. And so what we got is, like I told you earlier, that I have been trying to get Kasturi incenses and I want to try Musk incenses. So I got this Kasturi, and it's a normal incense. It's a Dhoop stick, so it's not an incense. It's like this. It's a normal incense Dhoop. So this is what we get. Now if we talk of this, you know, I think Musk has a very typical, it has that very musty kind of fragrance, like the kind of fragrance that you get from old stores. If you've ever been to some place which is like, which stores all old stuff, storage, it's that kind of fragrance. I don't know, with my weird kind of fragrance smell, with my kind of sense of smell, that's what I could get. And this is for 70 rupees. It comes in a nice box like this. It's very easy to handle. It's Balaji Kasturi Premium Dhoop Sticks. So this is what we have. Then what we got is Guggul. I really wanted to try Balaji Guggul, and I wanted a good Guggul Dhoop stick. So this is a Dhoop stick. If you can see, it's a nice brown Dhoop stick, and I got this. But again, I was very disappointed. I did not like this fragrance at all. This gave me, see, it has the sweetish kind of smell, but it has a typical smell of that man's armpit. I don't know why I'm getting that smell from here, but seriously, that's the kind of smell I got this. If you are somebody from Balaji, please don't be offended. That's the kind of smell, of, you know, sense of smell I have. Please don't be offended. Please don't take it personally. If you are a Balaji perfumer, please don't sue me. Please don't sue me, okay? So, and don't shoo me also. So this is Guggul, and I really didn't like this. So this also is for 70 rupees. So both of these are for 70 rupees. So 140 rupees gone down the drain. And then we have this Bale Phool. So now this Bale Phool is also from Balaji. I got this for my father because my father really likes the Bela fragrance. So I got this. So yes, this has a nice fragrance, a nice Bela fragrance. But then I think, like you know, Chandan ji had told me that most of these Bela incenses, the Champa fragrance has this typical dirty note to it, and which is to say that, you know, it is a natural note that Champa has. So this is that. I got that dirty note from this and I did not like it. But however, the dirty note is only towards the end. It's at the dry down, and so when the note opens up with a nice Bela fragrance. So if you like a nice Bela floral fragrance, and if you don't mind that dirtiness, you would like it. But the strange thing was that the retention, in that retention phase of the fragrance, is that dirtiness that I got all the time, and I was really put off. I didn't like it at all. So I'm so sorry. So this is Bale Phool, but I really like the pack, and I've got this for my father. Let's see, I'm sure he's going to like it because he likes Bela fragrances. It says premium thick Dhoop sticks, and I haven't opened it because it's the same like these incense sticks, you know, it's the same. It comes in a form like this because I've used this earlier and I know that. So this also is, this Kasturi has a very storage kind of fragrance. I didn't like it here. So this has 10 sticks. Oh, so this is that thick one. I'll just show it to you. So okay, no, I'm sorry, this is not that thin. This is not one of these kind of Dhoop sticks. This is thicker. If you can see, I haven't opened the pack, but I think you'll be able to see that these sticks, you know, sticks are thicker, and it has a holder like this. And so if you can see, the hole is quite wide. It's almost as thick as my thumb, if you can, you know, just see that. So it's a nice thick incense stick. So if you like Bela fragrance, probably you would like this, and if you don't mind that dirty dry down note, you would like this. But the thing is, see, See, the top note is really good. It's actually like that real Bela flower. My father is going to love this, so I'm sure that if you like Bela flower, you might just want to try this. And there are just 10 sticks here, so this is 70 rupees for 10 sticks, and these are, I guess, it says 100 grams, so this is quite a lot. So Balaji gives a lot of incenses for, it's quite reasonable. I find it reasonable. So this is what we have. And then this is what I got. I got Balaji sandal. So there are quite a few Balaji sandalwood incenses, and I bought this one because I asked my the Nature Palm store person to send me something, and he sent me this. And I really like the fragrance. If I have to give a star rating, I would probably give a star rating of 4 to this, but I'm not going to do a complete review on this because I it's what I don't like about this incense is this red color. Whenever there's some kind of color added to an incense, it screams to me like artificial. So that's the reason I am not going to do this. But if I have to just check out the fragrance is like that nice dry sandal woody fragrance. So if I have to just rate the fragrance, I'm going to give it a star rating of 4 because the fragrance is so good. The diffusion is to a very large area. As in, I had lit this up at my main entrance, and I live on the 5th floor, and I went down and I could smell this and that is after it had gone through. Once the incense was completely gone, I'm talking about the retention phase. I could smell this in the ground floor where the lobby is there, the lift lobby is there. So I could smell it there. So that's the kind of diffusion. It has diffused to a large area. The retention is amazing. The retention is for around 7 to 8 hours. That's the kind of retention this is. And this is the kind of incense you have. So this pouch we have. Balaji sandal is this golden pouch because Balaji has many sandalwood incenses. There is one which is like, I think, off-white color, beige color something, and there's this a graphic of elephant on it with the brown lining kind of a graphic, something like that. So this is Balaji sandal. It says Dhoop sticks, and this is for 105 rupees. So this 60 grams is for 105 rupees, and it's a nice minimalistic packaging with some embossed designing and this golden thing, if you can see that, and quite gift worthy. If you do not mind that orange color or that red color that they've given to this, if you don't mind that, I'm sure you're really going to love this fragrance. This is like 4-star Balaji fragrance. I really like this fragrance. The only reason, like I said, I don't like that colored thing, and that's the reason I didn't want to do this. But so we have these 4 incenses. This is Kasturi, which I did not like, which gave me a fragrance of storage. This is Guggul, which I did not like either because I was really looking forward to using a Guggul because I've been looking for a good Guggul incense stick. So I didn't like this. This is Bela Pool. So if you don't mind the dirtiness in the dry down, you would love this. The retention is long. The retention is for around the retention was around 5 to 6 hours or something, 5 to 7 hours. But in that retention phase, the only note that you get is that dirty note. So if you don't mind that, you would like this. But while the incense is on, the fragrance that you get is of very typical fresh Bela flower. So if you like Bela flower, I'm certain that you would like this. This is sandalwood. I like these two and I did not like the other two. So that was about Balaji Incenses and Balaji Incense Haul, if you could say. I hope you enjoyed today's episode and you learned something from it. If you think somebody else can learn something from it, to share it with them. This is Dolly Jha here, and I thank you so much for watching this episode. Till we meet again next, take very good care of yourself. Namaste.